So to finish up the point creation here, we're going to go to create point anywhere for a second, and this is literally just putting points out in the field, and you can come over here and edit their coordinates on your own. So if you need to create a point, you know exactly where the coordinate is, go here, create a point, change the coordinate, or go to table view, and you can change them in here as well. Right, so anyway, that's what that one does. Here though is the kind of specified ones. This one's glitching out on me where it puts it at an apparent intersection, and the whole idea behind this is you can select two lines like this, press enter, and it'll put a point at where they should intersect, but it's having a problem with me. So let me show you. Yeah, see, boom, boom, enter. It's not working. But what's interesting is that this one basically does the same thing. So if I extend an intersection, if I have these 2 points, I say enter, it's going to put a point where those lines would have intersected. That's the whole point behind that. So that's a nice feature to use. This one is create a point at a distance and direction. So if I put a point to my object snap, let me put one here. I say, okay, what distance do I want it to be based off this point? Boom. So if I say 5 feet, back out 5 feet, and I can even, so remember we're basing everything off of this. Let me go back to 1 foot so it's easier to see. Now I can say, okay, rotate that 90 degrees, rotate that 45 degrees, right? So that's all you're doing. You have a point that you're finding from your object snap, giving it an offset from that point, and then moving it around in a 360-degree circle. Here you have a perpendicular point. So if I select a point, I know that doesn't show you that you selected it, but when you come down, let me zoom in closer. So let's say here, let me escape it. Perpendicular point. Here's this point right here, right? Boom. Everywhere I go, it's going to snap a point on a line directly perpendicular to that. So if I come here, no matter where else I go, it's not snapping, but there it will. So I can put a point there, put a point there, over here, put a point there, and there, and there. But I can't put it anywhere else because I'm perpendicular to that point. So if I want to select this point instead, same thing. That's what perpendicular point does. It's just weird because when you select the first point that you want to do, it doesn't select it, it doesn't show that you selected it, so just be careful with that. Tangent, same thing as perpendicular point basically, but it's not to lines, it's to circles. So if I go to this point, and let me go to this circle down here, it's saying that that point is going to hit this circle at either this end or that end. That's when it's going to make that little tangent on it. So I could put a point there or here. For this circle, same thing, here or here, but notice I can't put it here because that's going to just, penetrate it all the way through. It's just looking for tangents. So basically, this point will hit this circle if it is on a straight line on one of these two sides. Down here, it's going to be here, here. So that's literally all it is. So if those come in handy for you, great. I honestly have only used this one. I've only ever needed to use the extended intersection. Hopefully this one works for you, but it doesn't. But this, again, is the way that it fixes for me.